hour before boarding. Decided to get here, get the vibes going, get some coffee. Your boy just missed his flight. Thought boarding was at 8:15, the flight was at 8:15. So now I'm at the airport for another 3 hours after getting to the airport an hour early to get some work in.
Took it down. Yeah. All the time we got wasted was not wasted.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Thank you.
Drinking mountain races down in Old Town, baby. Yeah. No way.
All right, we are here at the Embassy Suites in, it's a neighborhood. Anyways, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All I've eaten today is a breakfast from Chick-fil-A and a protein bar. So your boy's getting some food, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be heads down for work. Have some thoughts I want to share, but I'm gonna eat and get to work. I was on a call with my friend Ken Collins, head of product at Torc, talking about just all the cool things that are happening right now and kind of where we want to go in terms of how to tie in product with community. I think both go very hand in hand with the future of what we're trying to do. So now we'll hold up in our room for the rest of the afternoon. It's 3:17. I got super behind with the flight, so that didn't help. I think it's just such a it's a conundrum traveling. It's sometimes not the best locations, but it's also just hard to navigate working. Right? I mean, I'm caught up in stuff. I'm caught up in meetings. I haven't been able to do a lot, and so now it's like, I have to work, and I'm gonna probably work until I go to bed tonight, and then I got to review my talks for tomorrow. So just a lot going on. It's wonderful. I'm super blessed to travel. This is what I'd love to do, but also it's very difficult to try to balance.
It's not the time of the month, but I'm in flow for real. I got Foley out in Nashville.
Biggest issue that we're trying to solve right now at Torc is, what is community? Prime example. All right, we have close to 4,500 members in our Discord, right? Are we getting anybody on our Discord a job? Not that I'm aware of yet, right? But then we have 2 million plus technologists on our platform with Torc. Does that count as community? Is that a database? Then there's numbers that we're using where it's at least half of the folks have at least filled out their profile, but then it's somebody fills out your profile, is that community? Does everybody want to be in community? Some people just don't want to be in community. Some people just want a job. Some people just want to open up an email. Some people just maybe want to get a text message from you if you have a job for them. To me, in my opinion, I think community is everything, right? Community goes from, hey, our email open rates at Torc are 45%, which is crazy. I had Googled the industry average, it's 20%. So it's people are opening up anything we send out, which is huge, right? We have a very active Discord. We go to conferences. We have people buy the swag, or not buy the swag, we gift out swag. We have our ambassador team. We're still in early stages. We've only been at this for 10 months, right? But it's really cool. I went live with Demetrius Clark on Guidance Counselor 2.0 recently, and he was very kind and kind of sang our praises backstage with me. I had David Hicking from Laravel shoot me a DM this week and was love what you guys are trying to do. He was it's very difficult to do. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of DMs I've gotten and the people that tell me at conferences that they love what Torc is doing. That's community. The whole point of the community team is to develop enough brand recognition across the globe, which is going to take a long time, for the record, to where if you get reached out by us for a job, or you get reached out by us from an email newsletter or something, you go, oh, it's Torc. Yeah, I love Torc. I want to open this up.
That time of the month, dog. Me and my friends.
Just finished looking over my slides, which was good because I had some stuff that was specifically for Barcelona when I spoke in one slide, so I'm glad I QC'd it. But I'm tired. Didn't sleep well last night. Like I said earlier, mine was racing with all the things I had to do today. I got a bunch of stuff done. I hated missing the speaker dinner. It's a little frustrating that sometimes I have so much work and I hate missing it, but I had to get some stuff done. So excited to hang out tomorrow morning. Found a coffee shop close to me, which is good. But it's time to go to bed. Tired.
So tell me where the
Day one and really the only day. Heading back tomorrow. Quick trip. Day one and only day of DevUp. Got up a little bit early. If there's anything about me, is I'm gonna go find a coffee shop that's not Starbucks. So I'm gonna go walk, get some steps in this morning. Also, check out the new torc tee. It's a little low. We're gonna fix it, but we got torc.dev. And we got a cool back. Let's go get some coffee. Cold brews are secured. I've already down one. Walking to the convention center. First talk, 8:30, exposing the interview process. You know, this talk has kind of gone through a ton of iterations. So this is an iteration of my very first talk ever, which is recruiters suck, use them. Kind of refined it. I have slides now. This used to be like a total Q&A session. There's a lot of topics that like we actually weren't getting to that I think was super important with Q&A. So I have slides. Excited to give this talk. Let's get it. All right, we're Grand Ballroom C. Let's go find this room and get set up. All right, first talk in the books. Thought it went well. You know, to be honest with you, it still is a little hard going on slides. I haven't quite gotten my like cadence with slides. Like I kind of talk ahead of my slides or behind my slides. So I need to really need to keep getting better at talking and figuring out my flow and cadence a little bit. But that was a great conversation. Heading back up to the room to regroup, answer some emails and answer some texts. But great first talk. I'm excited for the second one this afternoon. Presented my talk this morning. Went great. 8:30 talks are a little rough. It's a little hard to get going. And then I actually just finished writing my newsletter, or finished. Basically, the way I write my newsletter is like I like brain dump it all in one spot, and then like the next day, like I read through it, make edits, and add links to it, and then I schedule send it out. So got a schedule to send out for tomorrow morning, and so I'm gonna look back over my talk, and I present in an hour. So it's gonna be good. So yeah, let's have another great presentation here in a little bit. So I'm catching up with Ken Collins, our head of product, dropped like a 15-minute video, and those two clips that we just showed are like from the video. And man, what we are doing at Torc, it's super exciting. Ken Collins, head of product, he's brilliant. We have an AI team, and they're doing a bunch of stuff. I have no idea like what they do, but they're doing some cool stuff. So mind you, Torc is two things, right? Torc is the community, which I head up all the community stuff. Like my colleague Jason Torres just went live today with Scott Talinsky from Syntax FM to review resumes. We have a really special guest tomorrow, Kelsey Hightower, coming in. I mean, we're bringing in these like massive guests who know how to review resumes and help get back. So the community side is also the talent side. So it's kind of, and then there's two parts of the talent side. So there's the talent hub, career hub, which is one of the last clips, which is like what we're going to try to eventually build. And Ken, if you watch this and I'm wrong, please comment. But we want to basically develop a product to where like if you're a developer and you're not getting calls, or you're not getting search on our platform or getting calls, like our AI can tell you what skill sets you're missing to like level up on, and then it's my job to provide the resources for you to level up on. See how that works? Then the other side of the platform allows recruiters to find you faster and better, and the content's better. And what Ken and his team are doing is bar none incredible. We are truly going to transform the staffing industry for sure. Alrighty. Talk number 2. Good afternoon, y'all. My name is Taylor Desseyn. It's good to see y'all. Basically, what we are doing is we are redefining the staffing industry. There has been this kind of like founder-like thinking in career ownership, right? It's like I said, everybody, your career is your company in this sense, and you are your own founder, right? Now, I'm gonna talk about a lot of content here. Let's talk about how we do it. But at the end of the day, I'm not asking you to turn into Mr. Beast. I'm not asking you to turn into a streamer like Kai Cenat. All I'm asking you to do is document what you're learning, and I'm telling you it'll fundamentally change your career. Talk 2 done. About to hop into talk was good. You know, talk was good. Here we're gonna bring it. I want to sit down. Okay. Talk 2 was good. It was okay. Second time ever giving that talk. Probably give it a 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. To me, it felt like I was like talking in circles. But I had some people come up to me and say it was great. You know, that it was like the kick in the pants they needed to like, you know, start posting. So listen, here's the deal. As long as one person's impacted, that's good enough for me. So docking on the rest of the afternoon. Again, I just kind of holed up in this hotel room. I got expense reports I got to do. I got to answer some Slack messages. I got a call with Dave, my boss, and Mark Bosma on a matching team about some like KPI stuff here in about 20 minutes. Gonna make this Instagram post. So yeah, let's get to work. It's gonna be a good afternoon.
In the city, remember you used to drive a Yukon. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson, like, are you in?
Headed back home.
In the Phantom with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. I can help you get a move on, like you haul. And I know you like to go slow, but we could go faster. Tell me the password.
Alrighty, we are back in Nashville. We made it. DevUp, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. We're off for a few days. Really, actually not much, like 2 or 3 days. And then we are back to Raleigh, North Carolina for a quick trip. Speaking at the All Things Open meetup, it's sold out. It's like 375 people. So I gotta work on my slides for that. Y'all have a good one. See you in Raleigh.
What would I do?